G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today we're reviewing the Seeker 3 Pro versus the all-new Seeker 4 Pro. Is it worth it? Is it worth the upgrade? Let's check it out. Okay, here they are next to each other. The new and improved Seeker 4 Pro up against the Seeker 3 Pro. Now, first thing I'm noticing is it feels like the Seeker 3 Pro is a little bit slimmer. It's definitely slightly shorter, only by, a B's you know what, but it is still shorter. The side switch on the Seeker 4 Pro is situated a little bit higher than the Seeker 3 Pro. I'm guessing that means the body's a little bit longer than the Seeker 4 Pro, perhaps slightly, but it's also bigger. So the side switch is bigger. There's more of it than the Seeker 3 Pro. And you know what? I never really noticed it with the Seeker 3 Pro, but now that I've got the Seeker 4 Pro here, I do see that it is bigger. Now, whether that's better or not, I don't know. I can't comment, but I do think that it's fairly obvious that it is bigger. Now, one thing. So now, as you can see, they both have quad LEDs. However, the Seeker 3 Pro has a proximity sensor. The Seeker 4 Pro does not. So if you are somebody who likes a proximity sensor, then the Seeker 3 Pro is going to be yours over the Seeker 4. Absolutely. If you do not like a proximity sensor, Seeker 4 Pro is going to be yours over the Seeker 3 Pro. So that is something that is a personal preference I cannot comment on. Now, if we look here, we've got the same style of battery level indicator and output indicator, except it's dots, LEDs here, and it's longer lines here. I think I actually prefer the dots, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why. I just do. I just think they look better. They're a bit more obvious. Yeah, I like the dots. Now, the Seeker 4 Pro has a matte finish and the Seeker 3 Pro has more of a glossy finish. So, if you're a glossy type of person, maybe the Seeker 3 Pro is going to be on your list over the Seeker 4 Pro. I like the matte. I really do. Kind of reminds me of, Batman's car. I know, what a nerd. But I like the matte. It's a lot. It feels nice and it looks nice. So yeah, look, I think the matte's great. Also, Seeker 4 Pro does come in either neutral white or cool white. Seeker 3 Pro only cool white. And now let's do some weights and measurements. So the Seeker 3 Pro with the battery included comes in at 199.56 grams. Seeker 4 Pro, 204.3 grams. All right, not much in it with weight. Seeker 4 Pro is a little heavier, but yeah, not much at all. Now, if we just look here on the body, you will see that there is more rubber on the body on the Seeker 4 Pro than the Seeker 3 Pro. Now, so the matte area here is smaller than the gloss area here. So that means that the rubber comes up higher. Also, the rubber goes all the way around, whereas it doesn't with the Seeker 3 Pro. So you've got this little opening here. Again, if you like that or not, I don't know. These are just my observations. Now, let's see how much more the Seeker 4 Pro is taller than the Seeker 3 Pro. So we have 132.98 millimeters. Let's say 133. I told you it was small, 131.4. So there's literally about 2 mil difference in height with these two. But let's see the face width. Okay, 34.98, let's say 35 mil on the Seeker 3 Pro, 34.99, exactly the same there. Tail cap, 29.62 on the Seeker 3 Pro, 29.86, oh, not even a mil difference. Now the body, now I'm going to do the body from top to bottom. So 28.02 mils on the Seeker 3 Pro, 28, okay, so it's not thicker. I don't know why I thought it felt thicker. Maybe because of the rubber goes all the way around. I don't know, but it feels thinner. God damn it. Why am I feeling that? It feels thinner. The Seeker 3 Pro feels thinner than the Seeker 4 Pro, but my measurements say that is absolutely incorrect. All right, let's talk UI and see if we can find any differences. So, first things first, both these lights lock out after 30 seconds or so of no use. so you cannot turn them on. Just turn the wheel, it'll unlock and you'll see that the output level has come on. And then once you do that, you can turn the light on. Okay, so there it is. Now, both of these lights can get to moonlight mode from off. You just press and hold. Now, moonlight mode on the Seeker 4 Pro is 5 lumens, which will last for 15 days. Seeker 3 Pro, 5 lumens, 15 days. Okay, not much there. Now, press and hold, press and hold. Okay, now what we've got is 50 lumens for 60 hours on the Seeker 4 Pro, 50 lumens for 55 and a half hours on the Seeker 3 Pro. Okay, an extra 4.5 hours here. Now, press and hold, press and hold. We've jumped up to 300 lumens for 11 hours on the Seeker 4 Pro, 300 lumens for 10 hours and 40 minutes on the Seeker 3 Pro, okay? Now, press and hold, press and hold. Whoa. Now, proximity sensor. So, high on the Seeker 4 Pro is 1200 lumens for 135 minutes, then 600 lumens for 35 minutes, then 300 lumens for 10 minutes. Seeker 3 Pro, when it's not in the proximity, so when it's not being lowered by the proximity sensor, is 1200 lumens for 135 minutes, 600 lumens for 35 minutes, 300 lumens for 10 minutes. Identical. The only difference is the proximity sensor. Now, turbo. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, Seeker 4 Pro, 4,600 lumens for 2.5 minutes, then 1,200 lumens for 122 minutes, then 600 lumens for 35 minutes. Seeker 3 Pro, 4,200 lumens for 2.5 minutes, so the same run time, but 400 lumens less. Then 1,200 lumens for 127 minutes, so same level it drops down to, but for 5 minutes more. Interesting. Then 600 lumens for 35 minutes, same as the Seeker 4 Pro. 400 more lumens on the Seeker 4 Pro in turbo, but a better run time after it drops down to 1,200 lumens in the Seeker 3 Pro. Not by much, by 5 minutes, but still better. Now the candela rating is 15,625 on max here with the Seeker 3 Pro, 16,895. So that's going to give you 260 meters of throw here and 250 meters of throw here. Now, strobe, 1, 2, 3, yuck. 1, 2, 3, yuck. Now, both of these lights pass the 1.5 meter drop test, and both of them are IPX8 water rated. So 2 meters water submersibility, 1.5 meters drop resistant. Honestly, guys, I am going to go to the night shots and we'll see how we go. But so far, yes, there are upgrades with this, but not so much upgrades with the performance. However, let's stop, because the biggest upgrade between the Seeker 4 Pro and the Seeker 3 Pro, in my opinion, is the accessories. The Seeker 4 Pro not only gives you a holster that you can pocket on your belt like that, but it also gives you a rechargeable holster that can be mounted to the wall. You screw this into the wall, stick it on, then screw it in, and then bang, that goes on the wall like that. This plugs in here. You got a meter long cord, so this is going to, be a meter off the ground, no dramas, or from where the power point is. And then your light is ready to go. Now, 2 things can happen from this point. You've got it mounted on your wall, charging. Option number 1, grab the light and go. Option number 2, I'm going to be gone for a bit longer. I want the holster. Pull the holster out. So, yes, the Seeker 4 Pro has 400 more lumens. Yes, it's got about 1,000 more candela. Yes, it doesn't have a proximity sensor. That's good or bad depending on what you want. But the accessories that are given to you is, in my opinion, the biggest upgrade of the Seeker 4 Pro to the Seeker 3 Pro. Now, let's shoot off outside so we can see how they do at night. From memory, the Seeker 4 Pro does trump the Seeker 3 Pro, but it's not by much, guys. Both of these lights are phenomenal flutters. All right, see you in a sec. All right, there is the Seeker 3 Pro on turbo. And it's very, very floody. The lumen output is not much difference between the Seeker 4 Pro, but I do think the Seeker 4 Pro's got it covered after reviewing it last night. Still very floody. Look, it's coming all the way up to my feet, the light. Great wide angle of light is the Seeker 3 Pro. So still very, very impressive. Sensational. All right, let's get the Seeker 4 Pro out. And there it is. And I do believe this is better. This is very impressive. Wow. Incredible. There is so much light coming out of this thing. And again, coming all the way down to where my feet are. So, just magnificent amount of light. Wow. Goodness. Just lights up the whole yard. I reckon the Seeker 4 Pro's got it, people. I really do. I really do. All right, see ya. All right, so night shots were pretty awesome. As I said, there's not much in it. There really isn't much in it, but I do think the Seeker 4 Pro trumps the Seeker 3 Pro. I just think it's got a better spread of light. I do think that as the Seekers progressed from 2 all the way up to 4 Pro, they become more floodies as opposed to that total internal look, right? With the hotspot and then the spill or the peripheral light. I do believe that this is a great floodlight just like this. They're both amazing floodlights. Can you notice the extra 400 lumens? I want to say yes, but I don't know. It's very hard. It's like 400 lumens when you're talking thousands. 400 lumens is not that much. Run times are the same on turbo, so you know, what are you going to do there? I think the biggest differences is that the Seeker 3 Pro has a proximity sensor. The Seeker 4 Pro does not. So if you want a proximity sensor, go the 3. If you don't, go the 4. But also the major difference, like, yeah, it's got, you know, matte finish. It's got a bigger side switch and all that sort of stuff, whatever. I think the biggest difference between the Seeker 4 Pro and the Seeker 3 Pro, as I said, is the accessories, man. To be able to holster this light and then mount it to your wall whilst it charges, but also dismount the holster and then take the holster with you, that's friggin' awesome, you know? So they've done an amazing job with the upgrade of the accessories, I believe. Now, Olight has a sale on right now to launch this product. So click on the link below and it'll take you to the sale. Seeker 3 Pro will be there. Seeker 4 Pro will be there. Take your pick, grab it, and go. Apart from that, guys, thanks so much for watching. Tell me which one you would choose in the comments. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.